Hey guys, Darth Deuce here, and the Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch action figure to review. And today I'm really happy to review the Star Wars The Black Series Toys R Us exclusive Clone Commander Gree figure. When this guy was announced and I saw pictures of him, I was super stoked for this figure. And getting him in hand and just looking at him, I haven't held him in full ground with him yet, obviously, but he just looks like a really well done figure, even just in the packaging. So I'm really excited to crack him open. But first, take a look at him in the packaging. So you have the Star Wars The Black Series logo, and interestingly enough, it's actually, the outline is actually like in a full white, not like a faded gray. I'll give you a quick example here with another packaging I have on hand. Here's the Jin figure. As you can see, the Star Wars there is much brighter than this one. I like that a lot more. It stands out a lot more. This one's just, you know, what it is. So that is really cool. There's nothing else really different about it though, I don't think. Clone Commander Gree there, pretty cool image of Gree. No number because he is a Toys R Us exclusive, though interestingly enough does not have the Toys R Us exclusive sticker on him. And flipping around the back, you got this stuff, Clone Commander Gree, an image of him, and then you got Clone Commander Gree, designation 1004, led the elite corps of clone troopers during the Clone Wars. He saw deployments on such heated battlefronts as Kashyyyk. Though a faithful warrior who carried out the Jedi's orders, Gree was ultimately loyal to the Republic and the Senate. Well, not really, but anyways, enough of that. I'm gonna get him opened up. We'll take a close look at this figure. Gree out of the packaging, and this is a really cool figure. I think it's definitely one of the cooler figures that Hasbro's released in a while. Clone fans will be very pleased that they released this guy. It's been a while since we've gotten a Clone Trooper figure. Well, I guess so. A more easily obtainable Clone Trooper figure at any rate, not really counting the Order 66 pack, I suppose, but no, he's very cool. He reuses bits from the Phase 2 Clone Trooper, or this Clone Trooper mold in general, but also has new bits, new pieces, so that's really cool. So let's get right into it. So first off, the helmet sculpt, or the helmet, and it looks really nice. You got that Phase 2 helmet sculpt. Pretty sure just straight taken from the other Phase 2 troopers, because I don't think there's anything different about Gree's helmet shape-wise, but there's a lot of paint apps going on here, and that's really the thing about this figure. It's all about the paint apps. He's got this really nice metallic green visor, which looks really cool, shines nicely. The dark green for his decals, light green on the cheeks and on the back here, some black and gray, silver on the faceplate and the top of the helmet with a more matte gray on the bottom, which looks really cool. Silver around the breathing thing here. The mouthpiece is also sculpted and painted pretty nicely. Just looks really good. Moving on to the torso. The torso is actually new sculpt, as you have these little strap things are new to the torso. So you got that new going on here. And the paint apps is really good. These are dark green with this light green sort of splashed on it and smudged on it. You got the green stripe, dark green stripe going down, this silver battle damage or paint scraping or whatever on the chest. It looks really cool. The straps look really nice. Got the shoulder pads here again. You got that silver weathering that they applied. It looks really cool on the arms there. Back of the torso, you got the extra thermal detonator sculpted on there, as well as the antennae, and the antennae is actually removable, which I don't really know why, because I don't know why you'd really want to remove it, but it is removable, so that's cool. You got the more pouches and whatnot. It looks really nice, and this lighter green looks really cool. You got this light green, brown, and dark green sort of camouflage paint scheme going on the little ass there, and the green going on the belt. The forearm armor looks really good again with that green and some dirt smudging, which is really cool. Got the communicator sculpted in there. His right hand is sculpted with a trigger finger. Got the thigh armor again, has that really nice paint scheme going on. You got this little pouch or whatever sculpted on there in the strap. It's a new bit attached to it, sculpted on there. Got the knee guards with some nice weathering on them. It looks really good. And you got the boots, which are in this more gunmetal-y color, which is pretty cool, though my only gripe is that he has weathering on the rest of the figure for the most part, but he has no dirt weathering on his boots. I think his boots would be the dirtiest from walking around on dirt or whatever. But like his legs and his feet are like completely clean, which is a little out of place with the rest of the figure, but it's not a huge deal. It doesn't really take too much away from it, so it's more of a nitpick than anything. I mean, paint apps, sculpt, and everything, he just looks phenomenal. Very, very happy with how this guy turned out. In terms of articulation, he's pretty good. He's a ball joint head which moves up a bit, down pretty good, and rotates. Ball hinge at the shoulders don't move as well as I'd like them to, mainly because the pads don't let them move up as far as I'd like. Swivel cut at the bicep, double hinges at the elbows, but because of the elbow guard, they're not going to move much past 90 degrees anyways. And ball hinge at the wrist, he has the nice hinge at the wrist on the right hand, so that's really cool. The ball joint at the torso moves up a bit, doesn't really crunch forward very much at all, and rotates. Ball hinge at the hips, swivel cut at the thigh, double hinge at the knees, and hinges at the ankles with rockers. So he has some pretty good articulation. You're going to be able to get him in most of the poses you want to get him in, I'd say. So that is really, really cool. And then in terms of accessories, first off, he comes with the 2 blasters all the clones come with. He has the DC-15 carbine, which is sculpted in a gunmetal gray kind of color, and the sculpt's good. The paint, or the color they used for the plastic, looks nice. Looks pretty good. And of course, he also comes with the DC-15 rifle, which again looks nice. It's sculpted in a gray plastic. And then you have his binoculars, which is really cool. They include this accessory. You got some really nice paint apps on them. This is sort of grayish beige, black, and then dark green. Looks really cool. The sculpting is also really nice. He holds it good. So that's really, really cool. You get that extra accessory, so that's awesome. And before we continue off here, I'll do a really quick comparison here. Comparison. Here he is next to his brother-in-arms here, Commander Cody. And they look good together. They definitely look good together. I think I like Gree more than Cody. Gree just seems a little more solid. At least my Cody's legs went a little wonky, and I like how they executed the helmet on Gree better than on Cody. Cody had aside from the helmet looking a little small, also at certain angles it looks like he had a pencil neck, which Gree doesn't have that problem at all. So, but they're still both really great figures. Moving the focus back to Gree, it's a really, really good figure. My biggest gripe with it is the price. It is at least here in Canada, it's $10 more than a retail price figure. Black Series 6-inch figures in Canada are $30. This guy's going for $40, which is stupid, honestly. I mean, I'm a sucker and I bought him anyways. But that being said, it's too expensive. Like I don't know why Hasbro. I know why. I guess Hasbro for some reason decides that the TRU exclusives and everything need to be more expensive than the regular retail figures. And they know people are going to buy the Gree, so they're like, hey, let's hike it up even more to $40, and suckers like me will buy it. So, yeah. But it does bring a certain quality where you can almost stomach it. Quality is really, really nice. Paint apps are great. Sculpt's great. Articulation's pretty good. Accessories are really good. There's nothing else you can really come with. It really is a really good figure. I know a lot of people are looking for them. If you can find them and you're a Clone Trooper collector, you can definitely recommend picking this guy up. Even if you're not really a 6-inch collector, but if you're still a Clone Trooper fan, I still recommend picking this guy up. He is a really, really cool piece. And if you're not a Clone Trooper fan at all, then it's an easy pass. But for most people, highly recommend it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.